Hey, it's Jenny. Today is Saturday, January 9th, and just want to check in with everybody.
Hey you guys, so I just wanted to do a little check-in today. It's been a long day and it's not even 5 o'clock yet, but I knew I wanted to make a video and check in this weekend. I don't really have anything major to say, so I thought I'd just do kind of some rambling and tell you about my day. It started out good. I went to my support group and that was great. Actually, let me rewind. So I started the day, I woke up at 3 this morning, and I normally play like a 20-minute like music thing and then I fall asleep to that. And so if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll usually just like play it again. So played it again and I stayed up until it ended, and I think it's like 24 minutes. So that's usually my sign that I'm not going to fall back to sleep. So I went ahead and got up, did some dishes. I knew I needed to look at my bills, so I was kind of putting that off, so I did the dishes first, which is worse, right? And then did my bills, got everything organized and paid what I could, and you know, got up, straightened my hair, which I had it down earlier, but now that I'm home, I just so yeah, I went to the support group and that was good. I led the meeting today, which I always like doing, and after that my car was starting to act up, and it actually had been having problems about a month and a half ago, and so I just got it back and it's having some problems again. So I was just really afraid it was gonna like die on me. And I was meeting my mom for lunch, and then we were gonna go to the bookstore, so I just drove over there right after the support group and called and talked to my dad about it, and then I called and my aunt and, you know, said hi and let her know what was going on with the car, and then it was time for lunch, and so walked over, had lunch, and then we went to the bookstore for a couple of hours and hung out and helped my mom with her laptop, and you know, the plan is with my car was just to drive it home, and there's another car I can use in the meantime, and so that was the plan. So we get out, and I locked my keys in my car. I think what had happened, well, another thing that happened is last night I had my purse on the table and I was unpacking my lunch, and I had an ice pack in my lunch that I set on the table. Well, it melted, and so it made my purse like soaked. I have a Vera Bradley purse, which is like quilted fabric, so it soaked my purse on the bottom. So that was part of my morning this morning, was drying out my purse, drying out my wallet and everything. Luckily nothing got ruined. I had a journal that, you know, got a little bit wet, but I think it'll be fine. Anyway, so I didn't have another purse to use, so I used a tote bag. And because I'm like a little OCD with my normal purse, I have a front pocket where I put my keys, and I am adamant about checking it all the time when I get out of my car to make sure that my keys are in there. So I think it's the combination of, I had the tote bag, which doesn't have that little pocket, and I just was out of my, yeah, I was out of my element, I guess. I don't know. It's just been a frazzled day. So yeah. So locked the keys in the car, no spare. So I wasn't sure what to do. I ended up calling a locksmith and having the locksmith open it, which took him less than 5 minutes. But yeah, so I'm thankful that was an option, and thankful for my mom for, you know, hanging out with me. You know, it threw me a little bit. I mean, obviously there are worse things in the world, but I think it was just, I am tired from getting up so early, and my intention after the bookstore was to come home and just take a nap. But now it's like almost 5, So yeah, I don't know. I just came home, got in my loungy clothes, put my hair up. I'm gonna wash my face here in a minute or two, and maybe read a book or something, just zone out. I'm just exhausted. I mean, otherwise things are fine. You know, I didn't have any meltdowns over it. I didn't like start crying, although I was a little bit, I think, from being tired and just thirsty. And I mean, we had coffee, but I knew like at that point I was really thirsty for some water, and it was just like, why me? So I'm thankful to be back home, and yeah, I don't know. So that's my Saturday. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I don't really have any major plans tomorrow. I need to do my taxes. I just keep putting it off. So it's time to do that. As far as you know, weight loss goes, I don't like to get on the scale, so I'm just trudging along. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've said it in a past video, but I have green light foods, yellow light foods, and red light foods. And you know, the green light foods, of course, are fruits, vegetables, protein, you know, clean eating type stuff. Yellow light foods for me are like carbohydrate type stuff. So like rice, pasta, bread, crackers, potato chips. Those are something that I don't want to be eating every day or a lot of. But I don't shame myself if I want one. You know, if I have rice with the meal, you know, I'm not like, no, I'm on a diet, I'm not eating that. I mean, I don't deprive myself with those. And then my red light foods, and again, this is just for me, this is what's working out for me, is I don't do soda, I don't do processed sugar. So, and pastries, my trigger foods, so cake, pastry, candy bars, basically stuff with added sugar or extra sugar, ice cream, you know, I mean, you get the idea. I just don't do those. And, you know, not saying that it's forever, just for today, which is what, you know, I try my best to live by. So yeah, I had, my mom and I went to the Olive Garden, so I had a breadstick, and I had cheese ravioli, which I split with her. And yeah, so, I mean, you know, I don't know, whenever I feel like I'm on a diet, that just sets me up to fail. So I don't feel like I'm on a diet. I feel like I'm on a journey and I'm just living life, and the weight's coming off. So I'm happy with that. For me, when I'm unhappy and isolating, that's when I eat and want to eat. And I certainly still have food cravings. Even we had a potluck on Friday at work, and I made a 7-layer bean dip. And there were a lot of sweets there this time. Normally, I don't know if everybody's just busy or what, but normally there's more like food stuff. And everybody brought cookies and donuts and all sorts of stuff. So, which is fine, you know, totally fine. But there was a package of my old favorite cookies. And so I just kind of like crossed my arms and looked at them, and I'm like, I'm a little bit sad I'm not eating you, but it's not worth it to have even the first bite, because for me it's a slippery slope, and I'm just not willing to do that today. You know, who knows what tomorrow will bring. But yeah, so I had a little bit of sadness, but I wasn't like white knuckling it, like trying not to do it, because I knew I wasn't going to do it. But I think it's okay to have a little bit of sadness about it. What else? Yeah. I think you guys know this, but I've been going to therapy since 2010, and I have a really good therapist right now, and I've been seeing her consistently for about a year, and she's moving out of state, so I'm gonna miss her dearly, and that's really hard to deal with. I mean, I'm happy for her, and I'm so thankful for the opportunity I had to work with her. So I found a new one that I've seen once, and I'm going to see her a couple more times just to make sure it's a good fit and, you know, open the next chapter. But I've learned so much about myself in therapy, and, you know, I feel like it's threefold. I feel like it's emotional, spiritual, and physical. So I feel like my gastric bypass surgery has helped me with the physical, therapy has helped me with the emotional, and OA has helped me with the spiritual. And I feel like it's working. So I'm going to continue on this path and continue to try and stay positive even when I have bad days like this. And just appreciate where I am, my home, that I'm safe, and life's good. So I hope you guys are having great days, and I'll check in very soon. Oh, also, let me know if you have any video ideas. I was debating on looking back at some of my old videos and maybe doing updates on them or reposting them, because I know I've got so many videos that I don't think a lot of the new subscribers have looked back at the old videos, and I think there's some valuable information there. And then I also don't want to repeat myself for the people that have been watching me a long time. So I'm kind of in this weird transition. Also, you know, my focus isn't just weight loss. It's just, I don't know how to put it. It's just something that's happening because I'm focusing on having a better life. The weight loss is happening. I guess that's a result of trying to be a good person and live my best life. So I almost want to do more of like a vlog channel than an actual weight loss channel. I mean, that's what it started out as, and I think that's what people that have watched me come to me for. So I feel like kind of in a spot there as well. So let me know what you guys think. You know, and if you have any video ideas, I know grocery hauls are always popular, but honestly, I buy a lot of the same stuff over and over. I don't know that you want to see that every day or every week or whatever. I don't try new recipes very often, maybe once a month, because right now I'm just kind of in my zone. So yeah, I've thought about making a new montage video. I made one last year showing kind of the beginning of my journey, everything I went through with my surgeries, and it's really neat to see the transition. I actually just watched it again the other night, and but that was in April, and I wrote stay tuned, and so I'm like, well, maybe I should add to that montage. But yeah, so anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll also put my Facebook link down below so you can come join me on Facebook, send me messages there. I answer Facebook a lot faster than YouTube messages, just putting it out there. And plus with YouTube, they changed to Google Plus, and I know a lot of people aren't able to leave comments now, and I don't know. I know I used to get 100 comments and now I get like 13. I don't know. It's like, where is everybody? But I know you're out there and I know you're watching. I know the comments don't always work. Even me, on my cell phone, when I watch them on my cell phone, I can't get it to link up for me to leave a comment. I type it all out and then it says error. So anyway, I know you guys are watching, and I'm gonna say goodbye now. Okay, bye.